Similar thing happens in our spiritual journey also. We got so mesmerized with certain experiences and we like to deepen that experience. But I think it's good enough that we have a glimpse of it and move on. See. The entire process of meditation moves us from where we are into something unknown. So the trajectory of each individual moves towards that unknown in a very, I would not say in a very common way, but most of us do feel, suppose in the very first month of meditating, you had some experiences where you could feel, you can intuit, and you can have very light feeling in your heart, or sometimes lucid dreaming. It's okay. I personally do not pay a lot of attention to what I see on the way. My purpose, my goal is to reach the destination. Of course, we all do enjoy the scenery as we pass through. When we are passing, when you are traveling in a train, we enjoy sometimes, and sometimes, oh, it's too dull and too dry, let's close the window. And it happens even in spirituality that sometimes the experiences can discourage you. But that is the part of spirituality. There are ups and downs. Nothing moves without a circle. I mean, ups and downs are always there. There is a positive experience, then there will be negative experience. And this positive and negative is our own interpretation actually. When electric current moves with the positive and the negative, what we call cathodic and anodic movement in an electrical wire, is it good or bad? I think none of the quality can be attributed to the movement of electric current. Our consciousness, based on our preconditioning, keeps on judging the experience. Suppose a sannyasi who is a celibate and he sees a lucid dream of mating with someone. He'll go crazy, perhaps he'll lose his sleep and say, what the hell has happened to me? See, I have never thought of sleeping with someone and now I have lost my celibacy. But that's what happened. Most dreams are something you keep on repressing all your life. But to a romantic person, he will welcome such a dream, mating with some strangers perhaps. So dreams, it also depends on our own personal interpretations, what you really want in life. So I generally discard all sorts of experiences by simply writing them down in my diary and move on. Because the moment I pay attention to it, I get drawn into it. And I would be wasting a lot of time. It's like, when you are going on from New York to Disney World, Florida. It's at least 18, 19, 22 hours of car journey. On the way, you're taking your children and say, oh, they see McDonald's and they see, all kinds of stuff on the way. Dad, I want French fries, and then they see Toys R Us, and when will you reach Disney World? And say, and somebody says, oh no, I need to use bathroom. I mean, these are all legitimate needs. Similar thing happens in our spiritual journey also. We got so mesmerized with certain experiences and we like to deepen that experience. But I think it's good enough that we have a glimpse of it and move on. See? So I would remain dispassionate about the whole thing, observe, and without making judgments, keep moving.